3DO unit, the Atari Jaguar, and of course the newly released Sega Saturn.
So, no PlayStation?
No PlayStation, but we do have the recently released in America PlayStation 10.
So we keep everything we need for the show around the house. For example, in this closet we keep our presenters. Oh, hi!
Hey, sports guy here. Thank you.
You really like ask me to be a guest presenter of the show. It's recorded on Sundays. It takes about 3 hours of total mayhem. I think I'd like to run my game review now. Your eyes are stuck.
Good speed. Music up.
It's me, Special Agent Ripley. Each review is recorded in turn, and then they're edited together later. Capture the flag, you're a goal. Anything can happen on the show, so it's a good idea not to get too close to the action.
Okay, we're going to go all the way over here to special guest star Matthew the Gamer. Very good. Oh, very good.
Matthew, the bad influence cameraman, that's before Dave's expert comment. Not. Looks like my best in San Francisco is watching.
Alright, hey, welcome back to our special review.
I'm reviewing Bug for the Saturn with Video Game Slam's star reviewer, the Professor.
So let's bring on my special guest all the way from our sister station across the continent. Yes, it's the lovely and talented Violet Berlin.
My big moment starring on US TV. And I even managed to include my games journalist's catchphrase.
It's Bug.
It's Bug, and I've been popping up on the thoughts when you see this one.
Yeah.
You're going to get lost, and you're not going to find many stick wads around. So you're going to end up with the stick wads are different colours, but get rid of them.
One of the things I'm going to say that I really like, the stuff that's used for your power ups, like...
What do you mean bug juice?
Oh, it's like, that's what you get whenever insect hits your windshield at a really high rate. So anyway, you know what, the director has given me that heads off sign, which either means that it's time to end their segment or I'm fired. Number record take, that's our wrap then. I guess we're done.
And what could be nicer than settling down in front of my favourite TV programme, Video Game Slams, with my favourite producers and my favourite presenters. Unfortunately, you'll just have to put up with Andy and Sonia.
And by a strange coincidence, our panel will be reviewing Bob later in the show. It'll be interesting to see if they feel the same way as Violet.
Well then, everybody, just let the standby director take over for a moment. You'll have to kneel, I'm afraid, because I'm borrowing your chair. We've just gone to the gallery because I want to show you this brilliant new software package called Nickelodeon Director's Lab, and it lets you fiddle around with videos and animations and loads of stuff. Anything from a toilet flushing, someone getting a pie in the face. But this is one of my favourites. It's called Aardvark. If I click at the bottom of the screen here on loop, the video will just play round and round and round and round, so I can show you that you can speed it up like that, or you can slow it down by clicking here, or you can make it bounce around the screen, you can make it go all the way around the edge of the screen, you can have 4 of them running at once, or better still, you can play around with some animations. I'll just call up one I was working on earlier on. At the top of the screen here, you can see the 21 different frames of my animation, and the last 3 here I just haven't finished yet, so I'll click on frame 19 and select the eye over here. Look at the top now, it was just leaving the top of frame in 18, so if I put it, say, there, that one, I click on 20, I can put the eye here, and then 21 will have it bouncing, just off the bottom. I can play that through, and there's my aardvark and bouncing eye animation. If I go out through this door, into this kind of control or reception area, I can get some sound effects if I click in here, to these chickens. And if you don't like the sound effects that are in, you can actually record your own. Just click on record, standby studio, and run VT. Let myself back. Slow that, isn't it? Here we go. Standby studio and run VT. So that's the video. We've had when you put it all together in the director's lab. Just for argument's sake, let's pick a bit of my aardvark video here. We can put that in there like that. And just any old music. Sounds jolly enough, doesn't it? Find some silly sound effects from the jump draw. Play that all through. Yeah, well, you get the general idea. But where's the best place to view your finished work when you put it all together? Where else? But the screening room. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you my famous Bad Influence animation sequence. It's been a very important computer game show going on in London this week. Naturally, the Bad Influence cameras were there. So, stand by studio and run meeting.
It's big, bold, and busting. ECTS 95 was sold at Olympia this year, and there were more games to look at than perforations in a tea bag.
On the Super Console side, there was plenty to see. This is the first time that Virtua Fighter 2 has been shown on the Saturn. The complex 3D sprites are almost identical to the arcade machine's fighters. The disc features new moves for the original characters, a fistful of new faces to deal with, and lots more detailed graphics.
Also making its first appearance on Saturn was Virtua Pop. Players have to pick off the three-dimensional bad guys as they jump out of the screen before the villains fill them full of buckshot. The game will come packaged with the same gun that's chained to the arcade cabinet.
Everyone was out to get attention at the show, some with more dressing than others. But once you got past the Batmobile cars, globe-trotting stars, even nifty ball handling couldn't outshine the top game gone opera.
Alien Trilogy has been around as a demo for years, but we can reveal that it's finally coming out for the PlayStation. As you'd imagine, the game features the extraterrestrial facehuggers themselves in a Doom-style game.
Another late arrival to the UK scene is the classic Neo Geo 3D Blaster Viewpoint. The isometric graphics have made it over to the PlayStation from the arcade machine and look even better.
Feel like restaging some of the most famous boxing matches in history? Well, now you can with Foes of Ali. Slap it out with a boxer of your choice, while Ali himself in your corner. Every fight can be viewed from tons of different angles, and the action gets hotter with every face-destroying blow.
Alien Odyssey's graphics on the PC easily rival those of the Super Console. The game's primarily an adventure, but for real laughs, slip onto the seat of a high-speed jet bike and scorch through the pine forest. Spectacular animations kick in as the story unfolds, but it's the clever mixture of arcade and adventure game styles that keep you coming back for more. Fantastic, some brilliant looking games there for new systems. Keep watching Bad Influence and we'll tell you what they're really like.
But don't fret if you've only got an older system, because there are still good games being made for them.
Time now for some more games reviews. A new cute hero hits the Saturn this week. He's lime green, has a wicked spike on his bum and goes by the name of Bog. Yes, even the Super Consoles have platform games with little extras like voice samples. All the classic platform gameplay is there. Bog has to collect his power-ups and health points to beat the baddies and rescue his friends from the insect-eating Queen Cadabra. Here's Emily.
This is a game to be enjoyed by everyone. It's easy to get into and it looks amazing. You can kill enemies by either spitting at them or jumping on them and using a sting in your bum. That was a frog and a dragonfly which I just destroyed. Now I'm going to jump onto the waterfall and collect some blue crystals. Once I've got a hang of it, I can go onto a bonus round at the end of the level. The waterfall's harder to walk on. The game looks great, sounds great, and it's one that you can play for hours and hours without becoming bored. This is the most playable game I've seen all year. Bug is bright and colourful. Voice samples finish off the perfect game.
It's addictive. The 3D graphics are excellent, and the music's first class.
You just can't knock this game. Bug's got real personality. It makes a change from the ordinary run-of-the-mill 2D platformer. I love it.
And the scores for Bog, the boys gave it an excellent 4 out of 5, but the girls went all the way, a maximum 5 out of 5.
Vampire Kiss is the long-awaited sequel to Super Castlevania 4. You take on the character of Richter and watch him fight his way through monster naming levels to rescue his kidnapped loved one and save the town from the dreaded John. Was the sequel worth waiting for, or has Jack had his day? Here's Harry.
There's a lot of fuss made about the original Castlevania when it first came out 4 years ago, but fortunately they don't seem to have improved it for this sequel. You just destroy everything it moves. It's all a bit monotonous. The gameplay is very basic, and the slow-moving character is really annoying. He just runs like a snail. This is actually the fastest that I can move throughout the whole game. It if you're into old games with old ideas, then this is for you. But for me, this is more the vampire's myths than the vampire's kiss.
It's extremely slow. The only thing I look forward to is jumping off the wall sometimes.
Playing this game for 5 minutes is more than enough.
Scores then for Castlevania Vampire's Kiss. Oh no, so low. But the boys on the girls give it a minimum quash. There's just time for the competition. We're giving away a Mega Drive with a copy of Comic Zone, and the question is, which comic book's character who lives in Gotham City first appeared in Detectives comic number 27? Was it A, Judge Dredd, B, Batman, or C, Spider-Man? Phone in your answers on 0891 800 300. That's 0891 800 300. Calls cost no more than 25 pence. The lines close at midnight on Sunday, and don't forget the most important thing, to let the person who paid the bill know you're calling.
That's right, you can't win if you don't have permission, because we always check. Last week's competition prize was a Saturn with Panzer Dragoon. We asked you the question, what was the original meaning of the word Dragoon? The answer was soldier. We had over 12,000 entries, but well done, Joanne Ollie from Newcastle. You're our winner this week. Well done. 10 runners up. We'll get one of these. Come here. The Bad Influence Bad Crew t-shirts being modelled by one of our crew. Your name's going across the bottom of the screen now, so congratulations. And that's quite enough for you, Barry. Get off, please. Come here, come on, you're finished it.
Don't forget our really exciting Worldwide Days. Worldwide webpage. The address is coming up in a moment. And also tune in next week because we'll be looking at link-up games, including the amazing Destruction Derby. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.